The much anticipated Enderman update is finally out, bringing many new items and bosses, as well as a crazy minion upgrade which currently generates 180 million coins per day with a max setup. That's about 6 million coins per minion. Just for reference, a full setup of snow minions generates less coins than a single minion with this upgrade.
In the latest update, a new side resource was introduced, called Soulflow. It can be consumed by a player and then used in abilities and passives on different items, for example the Final Destination armor. A new Enderman Slayer set which has a full set bonus that consumes Soulflow. As you can see, Soulflow is very useful and many players need it, especially because of the update hype. Due to this, it is also decently expensive. When I first started making this video, each raw Soulflow was priced at about 10,000 coins on the bazaar. However, later this day it went up to 14k coins, and that's the number I'm going to be using for the rest of the math in this video. The price can obviously change depending on the supply and demand, but how can I obtain Soulflow and make money with it, you might be asking. Well, that's the greatest part of it. Soulflow can be generated by a minion upgrade passively without any work being put into it, which makes this money making method super overpowered. This item that generates Soulflow is called a Lesser Soulflow Engine. It is a minion upgrade that halves your minion resource generation, but in return starts making Soulflow items. You can get the recipe for this item from the level 2 Enderman Slayer rewards. It consists of 6 Null Ovoids, 48 Eyes of Ender, and 8 Iron Blocks. Also, just a quick tip, you can't actually cheat and buy this item from the auction house because you need at least Enderman level 2 to apply this item to a minion. While looking for this method, I noticed that the lore for the item is a bit unclear. It has no information about how exactly it generates Soulflow. Is it based on the number of minion actions or the amount of resources mined, the same way a diamond spreading works? Actually, neither. I have done some detective work to figure out how it actually works. I tested it on a tier 11 melon minion, a minion that generates the greatest amount of resources out of all the minions. And I tested the item on a tier 11 wheat minion, which is a minion with the lowest action delay, except for the tier 12 wheat minion, which I did not have at the moment. Also for reference, I used the tier 2 cobblestone minion. Based on the testing I've done, it is actually irrelevant what minion the Soulflow item is applied to. No matter which minion I tested, the output of Soulflow per hour was the same. All 3 of the minions produce 20 to 22 Soulflow per hour, so it doesn't actually matter which minion you're using. I've also tried putting 2 Soulflow engines into one minion to boost the production of Soulflow, but the admins actually thought of this and you cannot put more than one engine into a minion. Also, hypercatalysts do not increase the amount of Soulflow produced by the engine. If we take our output of 22 and multiply by the price of raw Soulflow, we get 308,000 coins per minion per hour. Now let's multiply this number by 24 to find out how much money a single minion will make in a day. That is 7,392,000. Let's multiply that number by the number of minions in our setup. For reference, I'll use the maximum possible number of minions, which is 30. And we get an insane 222 million coins if we round up 300,000. The downside of this method is that the lesser Soulflow engines are decently expensive. They cost 17 mil coins on the auction house, but when I crafted mine, it cost me around 12 million coins. While a full setup of Soulflow engines might be pretty expensive at 500 mil coins, it actually makes the money back in just 2 days. Also, you do not have to buy the item for your entire minion setup. This item makes such insane profits that even if you put 1 or 2 on your minions, it will probably make more money than your entire minion setup right now.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more content.